Hello people watching this. This is Mario Super. This is supposed to be an off-topic video that has nothing to do with Dark Mario Super or anyone else. This has something to do with a Discord server that I will show later on. So, you guys might know that it is a long adventure. So please enjoy this history of the Worldmap roleplay server. So the way it started was basically a server named Ultra X's Warehouse. It was supposed to be a recreation of Fusion World. A server that used to have over 100 members, but it died pretty quickly. There was a lot of backstory that I won't get into, because we wanna focus on the other server. This server started off with rules that you had to follow, such as not begging to be ultra strong. You also had a land limit of 10 that you could control. There were more rules, but we are gonna focus on the roleplay itself. So, this map was empty and had no colorful lands as there was nothingness. Until, one day, Syrian the owner decided to be a country on its own. Ignore this sussy name that the owner decided to put here. He also picked America because he lives in America. I decided to be Germany because why not? I like Germany and its history. Well, not really. I used to be a stupid country named Mario's Lands. Eventually, I got all of Germany and I was satisfied. Haha. I have expanded a lot. Oh no. I'm being separated. No, then I get separated into those 4 countries on the screen. I eventually became something else afterwards. However, more and more countries started to appear on the screen, making more competitors that were searching for land to own. Some guy who was the 5th giant also made some random currency that nobody even used. I think I'm missing something in this story. Oh. Yes. It's music. Yeah, I'm gonna get some music for you while we're talking. Now. Time to put those stories into chapters. More and more countries, including me and some other countries that I control, started to expand more and more. I know you can't see those countries, but I am a hard-working YouTuber, okay? Also, if Metallic, a Discord guy who is named Republic of China, is watching this, you literally made World War III in this history. Going to skip over a lot of changes, Bavaria decided to join West Germany, so we became Bavaria Germany. Later on, we also decided to declare war on Mario's land and Luigia, that made a stupid alliance. It basically went like this. Boom, haha, we won. They were all too weak because there was also another war breaking out, but that was before I destroyed those 2 noobs. For a long time, it was just pure expanding while I also took over the whole parts of France. This is where the stuff actually gets interesting. In this chapter, we will be talking about the first actual German war against Andalusia. Lots of countries have decided to show up. Before I did my last expansions, I got a few parts of Spain and tried to expand further into Russia. My future plans were that I would eventually take over Russia and become Super Bavaria Germany or something. Later on, an alliance formed named the European Defensive Pact. It was supposed to be used against me because I tried to take Spain and Portugal. Britain made this alliance to also protect the countries in Europe from future attacks. Then I went big brain mode and wanted to take over Andalusia. I'm going to try and kill Andalusia. Like have war with them because I want to take some resources from them. Then I start preparing for the war.
Andalusia resists with anti-air. Andalusia has now prepared all of his military stuff thingy, I don't know.
Then I'll get some help from Egypt by trading with him more after the war.
Anyway, what's going on? Keep in note BTW that I'm currently not Oceania. Instead, I'm Britain for now.
Germany's invasion of Andalusia.
Wait, what?
Do I have to say it again? It's Andalusia.
I'm going to sanction Germany then. I'm gonna get the rest of the alliance to sanction Germany, and I'll also guarantee the independence of Norway.
We denounce the actions done by Germany. The Bossy, which is some politic German thing, decided to close its doors on Germany.
Haha, I killed civilians. You can't do anything about that. Besides, I need their resources that Andalusia has. If you guys don't stop supporting him, I will have to send out nukes to anybody in the EDP alliance.
The politicians find this a stupid move, Germany. Now suffer the consequences from your actions.
I'm going to send supplies, but oh no, Germany surrounded him with warships, so I'm gonna have to do this in airplanes. Also, I'm gonna donate.
Stop. What he didn't know is that my warships or battleships use anti-air turrets to shoot him down. Since his president is in one of his airplanes, he's basically screwed. Okay, boom, see, I told you anti-air turrets started shooting. Then I called him an absolute idiot because he forgot that I installed those anti-air turrets onto my battleships. I also continued destroying Andalusia's navy, making me able to take over Andalusia.
There's however one problem. People started gaining independence on you, Germany.
Oh well, then I sadly had to surrender, because if I did, I would have become either a different country or a lot of separate countries. Final update on the map BTW. Well, I forgot to talk about America, but I don't really care, lol. Just kidding, I will talk about it here. So basically what happened was, after I gave some countries independence, more big countries started appearing while American countries got bigger. By the way, the reason why I had to do that was because to quote unquote to prevent world domination, when Maori literally colonized islands. Slowly from time to time, I might have hated China because he keeps colonizing land himself. Anyways, since I had nowhere else to expand, I decided to expand in South America. America also got fully colonized in the year 2020 or something, I don't know. Before 2009, the economy crashed. In the year 2020 to 2022, there was the coronavirus spreading across the world. Eventually, however, it was eradicated in 2028. It wasn't said, but it wasn't talked about anymore. So what happened was, basically there were a lot of countries that were joining us. What I mean by chapter, by the way, is that Britain is starting to have communists under his radar. I'm going to push towards Scotland and the rest of Wales and England. Then the communists really started to destroy Britain. The Worldwide Defense Pact had to break because of the invasion. However, suddenly, a deadly battle from Maria begins in London. Maria and his troops began pushing forward in efforts of saving Britain and stopping the communists from winning. This was the second part of the war. They effortless pushed northwards. The communists panicked and there was a message saying that Maria should leave, otherwise something bad would happen. Maria or Britain even started nuking the shit out of them so that they would have a better chance to fight. Then the fight suddenly stopped and then...
Excuse me, what the...
Basically what happened was that Britain's communists nuked themselves with hundreds of nukes to not only kill Maria's troops, but also themselves. Later on, as Britain cleared itself, new lands started to arise. It was a sad event as I had good relationships with England. If you are also wondering why Jupiter has no colorful name anymore as well as metallic, we will see in the second final chapter. Also, the final map will be sent in the second last chapter before the roleplay came to a close. Anyways, enjoy this next chapter. Before we continue this chapter, this music is not supposed to cause any harm in under any circumstances. The reason why I'm saying this is to make sure that nobody argues over this part of the music, including other music that I use for this video. Later on in 2050, Oceania, the new country, wanted all of my country's independence and to become the real modern day Germany. In 2054, The attack started against the whole worldwide defense pact that re-existed after Oceania was like Britain again. I was still Germany and I had to fight the whole alliance. But I was in an alliance named the World Treaty Organization. This is how the war started. The United States of Manhattan wanted to help me, but his efforts failed despite being stronger than any other country. It makes sense though, as everyone was against one big great power. This was the last war frame and there was also a treaty for me. While this was going on, Russia took this opportunity to attack Ukraine while everyone else was distracted. But once I surrendered, Russia made a ceasefire and paid for Ukraine's damages. This was the last map before the roleplay broke down. Once the American Confederation saw this, they went crazy and used their Excaliburs from the near future to eradicate them. Maurya and Oceania wanted to end the American Confederation, but it was too late. Because of the AC becoming very annoying, Maurya decided to declare war on him. But then the Federation of Russia, which joined us, decided to declare war on Oceania. And yes, nukes were used to defeat Oceania once and for all.
Honestly, whose idea was it to make this RP unrealistic as hell? Like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Time travel in the 2050s is too unrealistic, let alone the gosh damn orbital strike. Like, come on bro, you guys are all so stupid, especially the guy who had this idea. And you, Mario Super, go kill yourself because you are stupid as hell. I never wanna see you again.
Because of these shitty wars that two people thought were unrealistic, the server started to decline in member count. The roleplay channel was also dead. Because of this tragedy, the server was dead, empty, and it had no people using this to hang out. And since it is the end of the roleplay, I guess I can end this video. Oh god no, not again. Now I'm gonna have to make this video 20 minutes longer.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids